Good morning and welcome back to the channel, Live and Trek Go Cycling. Today is Saturday the 23rd of September and it's 11:20 AM. We left the hotel this morning in Alcudia near the border with Majorca at about 11. Late start to the day for us. And today we're just doing a short ride, which is the first ride on the island, which we're calling the Pollenca Loop. The weather forecast today is good, and for the next several days it's excellent. The temperature now at 25 past 11 in the morning is 31.4 degrees on my Garmin head unit. So this is the first of several rides that we've got planned whilst we're on the island. And today is the first day where we've both recovered enough from the travel day and the lack of sleep that brings to get out on the bike. This is the main road from Alcudia, or Port Alcudia, into Pollenca, which is over there to my right in the distance. And it's a good road to travel on for cyclists because there is a dedicated bike lane on the right hand side. It's a busy road for cars. Cars travel along here quite quickly. So if you're cycling in this direction or along this road, make sure, as much as you can, stick to the red cycle lane, as I'm doing here, and there's another one, albeit slightly narrower, on the other side of the road. And remember, in this country, you're riding on the right-hand side of the road, not the left, as I did yesterday. What beautiful scenery that is. Time to sit on the wheel of these guys ahead of me and draft a little bit, get some free watts, whilst I catch up with the boss who's gone ahead of me.
I love to wake up in the morning but keep dreaming.
There he is, front. This beach is definitely different to the one at home. Don't play volleyball at home. Look at this little town. It's not a village. Those hills is the way to Camp Pollenca. I can see the cars going up the hills from here. You won't be able to pick them up. And I expect him at the back is talking all about that too. And even though it's drawing towards the end of the season, it's still nicely busy. It's just the right level of busy without being too bonkers that everywhere is just rammed. It's a bit windy. Oh. It's a bit windy. Blowing the bin over. On the road to Majorca. safe because we've got nice wide cycle paths and they're much more respectful of cyclists in this island. You give them a wave there. Wave back if you like. I will. Lymphedema bandage is completely rubbish. That's my left arm that you can see that looks huge. Lymphedema always a problem when it's warm, when I'm cycling, and not having something that fits it properly, which is my current situation, is really not good. But I am really enjoying being out on the island on my bike. Woohoo! It's beginning to feel a little hilly, even though it probably looks dead flat to you. He's completely forgotten I'm with him, and he's chatting away merrily to himself. We'll turn back in a bit, I hope. For those who are toiletly challenged, as I am, just through there, but that park to the right, there is a public loo. Make sure you bring tissues.
Okay, we're on foot now, entering the old town centre. There are plenty of signs about no entry, so don't want to upset the locals and the other holiday makers by riding into people and traffic contrary to, you know, specific directions. You can see the church in the distance there. Cobbled road beneath my feet. The narrow streets really, you know, hark back to times gone by. Really pretty, picturesque. Plenty of tourists about, holidaymakers sitting down having a coffee, umbrellas up to protect them from the sun. Just as we round the corner, to the left ahead of us is a spectacular view, possibly the best view, certainly in my opinion, in the old town, of the steps that head up to the church at the top. I think there's about 300 steps, church on the top that you can go inside. The views from the top are spectacular. I'll show you when we get a bit nearer.
I know what you're thinking, viewers. It's gorgeous.
It's this cafe which is our favourite cafe stop in the old town of Pollenca. La Scalinata, I think it's called, if I've read and pronounced the sign above the entranceway correctly there. Situated in a small square, just at the base of the steps up to the church. Very picturesque.
There are hundreds of those steps. I don't know if you can see right away to the top there, where there's a little church. And I walked up them once, behind a group of girls that wanted to do selfies and pose like they were posing for Vogue every other step. It was pretty tiring, and I didn't have much patience. But that's it. That's what it is to be young.
Great outdoors, forever free, you and me, meant to be.
As mentioned by the cafe at the bottom of the steps, there is a road running parallel to the steps, which ascends all the way up to the church. And I've just cycled up that hill, and boy was it steep in places, in order to get the following footage. Here is the church. Just a simple small church at the top of the steps. This is the view from the top, looking all the way down to the bottom. I did try and look when we were in the cafe at the bottom for how many steps there are here on the internet, but it was too slow. But I think there's Around about 300 steps from the top to the bottom. It's quite a walk, enjoyable, and the views are spectacular. Some really nice properties either side. I'll just show you a brief glimpse inside the church. And next, I'll show you the view from the viewing area just along the way ahead that you can see, which is the reason why I've cycled to the top, because it really is spectacular. Okay. I think in that direction is Alcudia towards Camp Picafour. I think over to the left might be Port Pollenca, where we cycled up from this morning. Yes, because I can see the road going up to Cap Formento in the distance. And now for the cycle down.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time.
Hillside goats up ahead, look.
From up here,
A lot more adept at getting up the hills than I am.
the world seems small. We can sit
The gradient is such that you're on your brakes all the way down, otherwise the build-up of speed is too rapid.
you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be
I've no idea whether this is a one-way road.
in the great outdoors.
I best apologise to each and every car that I pass coming down with a friendly wave.
You and me
Imagine owning a property here
meant to be
with that view. I'll just pull into the
in the great
side here.
forever free.
And again. Just to make sure I'm not on the naughty list. And I think I'm going to turn right here because I'm meeting the boss in the town square. She elected not to come up with me. She's smarter than I am. And that's it, we're almost at the bottom. factory on my left. These properties have such character, so different from the properties that we get back home in the UK. Even the doors, the entrance doors and the garage doors look impressive. I think we'll try a left here. Is that sign telling me to go left? It probably is, but I want to go right. So, pedestrianised area, nice and slow along here, making sure I don't get into trouble with anybody. Little ones about, nice and slow. So this is possibly the biggest square, I think, that they have in the town centre. So, having had our coffee stop, we had a smoothie and a slice of cheesecake. It's away now, out of town, back towards Alcudia and Port Pollenca, but via a different route than the route we came in. Something a little bit quieter.
These are back roads and they feel so smooth. They're just lovely to cycle on. It can be a bit undulating, but it's nice and smooth. And that's what I've got these for.
Go, bud.
Gotcha!
Okay, we're away from the town centre now, en route back to Alcudia via the different route, and you can see it's a much quieter road than the roads we travelled up on. Single carriageway either side, hopefully much less traffic along these country lanes. It's now 2:10 in the afternoon and Mr. Garmin tells me it's 32 degrees. Very nice. I wonder what it is in the UK. Nice clear open road, no cars in front, no cars behind. 32 degrees.
We have taken a detour. It was not intentional. We know where we are and where we're heading, but it's not where we expected to be. Anyway, it's an adventure.
In attempting to get one's bearings, in that direction you can see the radio masts on top of the hill. That's Alcudia. They're quite a famous, not famous, an easy landmark to spot and remember. And to my left, once these trees clear, you'll see the hills which are above Port Pollenca. So I'm as happy as I can be at this stage. We ain't lost. Old Town Alcudia. by foot, not by bike. Rebel till I die. I'm on the naughty list now. Very picturesque place, Old Town Alcudia, if you've never been here before. When you come to the island, it's in the north east. Well worth a visit.
Oh, I have never ever seen a fairground anywhere in Majorca. But there's one.
So that's today's ride almost done. Just making our way back to the hotel now from Alcudia. It should take us about 15 minutes to get there. Not a great distance today, but enough as a gentle introduction to what will be further mileage over the next 9 days. That's it, nearly back at the hotel. Thanks very much for watching us today. If you've enjoyed it at all, give us a like. If you've got any questions or comments, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. And as our week progresses here on the island, if you want to watch any of the other videos that we do, click that subscribe button. Thanks very much.